Okay, one more time, like we are celebrating the opening of our America's next must-see monument. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Councilmember Ben Kallos, and I am proud to represent Roosevelt Island. There is nothing like Roosevelt Island anywhere else in New York City, let alone the planet. Today is an exciting day as we celebrate the opening of the Girl Puzzle. I want to start with a huge thank you to the REAC President and CEO, Shelton Haynes, for being in my district. Most importantly, for being one of my voters, and for having me here today. He's only been REAC CEO and President for 18 months, and in these 18 months, we finished Blackwell House. We opened the new youth center. We opened a new library. We brought City Bike to Roosevelt Island, which was my first campaign promise from 2012. We redid South Point Park, not to mention the FDR Hope Memorial, where we were able to work with funding from my office, and Rebecca Seawright was able to find a donor, and we were able to get that done. Now, the Girl Puzzle. So he's got a lot of accomplishments in only 18 months. And I also want to thank the artist, Amanda Matthews. We've done a lot of different monuments, but I think this one is incredibly special, and I'll get to that a little bit later. Now, Roosevelt Island is becoming a must-see tourist destination. From the unique tramway to the island for a Metro card swipe, to the Renwick Smallpox Hospital ruins, to the presence you feel at Four Freedoms Park as you take in the commanding views of the United Nations and New York waterways. The Girl Puzzle has the power to become a true destination on Roosevelt Island. Together with Lighthouse Park, there is nothing like it in our city. With so many monuments about men, about white men, including on the other end of the island, it seems fitting to balance that out with 5 faces of women in the Girl Puzzle. What's special about the Girl Puzzle is Amanda Matthews' choice to make the monument about more than just Nelly Bly. Just as 10 Days in a Madhouse focused on the girls and women who were committed to the Blackwell's Island Women's Lunatic Asylum, where they weren't healed, but abused and badly broken, so too does this work widen the focus. Whether you've read the expose or learning the story for the first time when you visit the Girl Puzzle, the abuse these women faced and the odds they had to overcome is clear in the style of the sculptures and the choice to show them in broken pieces, still somehow remaining whole. Well, everyone on the island and most New Yorkers know the name Nelly Bly. She is such a commanding figure in history. People will come to see Nelly Bly and be confronted by these 4 other faces. My hope is that curiosity will get the best of them as they wonder, who are these other women who deserve sculptures too? Maybe they're famous. Only discover through interacting with the exhibit that these are the faces of the forgotten women and girl of the Blackwell's Island Women's Lunatic Asylum, and that they deserve to be remembered too. Now, all of this started way back when with previous REAC President Susan Rosenthal, who made the decision to make Roosevelt Island an art destination. From unveiling the dragon, there is a dragon on Roosevelt Island. Some of you already know where it is. For those guests, I challenge you to find it. To the Splinth, to re-envisioning Lighthouse Park. And when Susan Rosenthal told me about what she was doing here and gave me an opportunity to provide modest funding for the accessibility to this monument, I couldn't say no. When I got to visit the Girl Puzzle a little bit earlier, I saw that Amanda Matthews had used the money to add much more to the sculpture than I think anyone, including me, expected. Large sculptures can be inaccessible, especially ones that aren't meant to be interactive. She created a smaller version of each sculpture that visitors who are visually impaired can feel and touch, but I found myself touching them too, and it helped me better connect to the puzzle. Everything the artist did to make this sculpture accessible is not only going to benefit the disability community, but it's going to benefit every visitor. Everyone, yes. Everyone is going to touch and feel the small sculpture as they view the larger ones. The audio will tell the stories of these women and girls that Nelly Bly once told. In a world where people have come to expect more, the Girl Puzzle will deliver a multimedia experience that will move anyone of any age who visits. I have a daughter, and I hope this sculpture helps shape who she becomes as a woman, and I'll be back here with her soon. Thank you so very much.